picks of Equinage for Parx Racing, Tuesday, April 22nd. You are watching the race simulation of the first race, courtesy of the race simulator of Equinage.com. You have there the QR code. The QR code drives you directly to the landing page where you can register your free user. Do it. Try the best handicapping tool in the US horse racing. You watch the race simulator. You have now the Scotty picks that are in the first race on Tuesday is 7-1. The 4 is the long shot. These two picks win 52% of the time, and the long shot, depending on the type of race, 11 to 14%. This is a machine learning algorithm. Another algorithm, and it is independent from this one, is the win percentage. Is a probability calculated using stats of each horse, stat of the related jockey, trainer, the past performances, the workouts. So you get a probability of victory for each horse. Is a mathematical calculation. So two programs giving you possibilities of bets, and if they match with some horses, that is a very good sign. The pace is the initial speed of the horse, like the race simulator. Then you have the SOR, strength of race, the competitive level of each horse in average. This is the competitive level for this race. The record at the distance and surface. And then you have the GSR, the red column, is the pedigree of the horse represented with one number. In this race, the number 6 has the top GSR. If you touch a horse, and let's show you, for example, the number 3 hoppy time, you can review the whole campaign of the horse, workouts, the campaign of the stallion, the dam, the GSR plus, the pedigree of the horse for each distance and each surface. So you have all that information there. And so in race number 1, 7-1 the picks, the 4 is the long shot, 7.42% to win, very solid. The GSR is not too high, but this number is solid. And he has, with the number 6, the top SOR. So this horse looks strong here. The number 1, only 6%, but is here a horse that you need to check at least if this is an alert. And then you have the 4, that is the long shot, 10-1 in the morning line, an option. Obviously, the 6 and 3 are options. The 6 has a good GSR and good SOR. In race 2, 7 and 6 are the picks. The 5, the long shot. These two are at the top here. Together, they are 63% to win. So together, maybe it's enough to hit the race. A high possibility to hit the race with these two together. Then you have the 2, that is an enemy, 18%. And the 5, the long shot, 11%, 5-1 in the money line. You can check these two horses and see if you want to include them with the 7 and 6 in a multi-race wager, or if you want to do a trifecta, superfecta, and do a box, or if you use the other two at the top. In race 3, the number 3 is 52% to win, very solid. These circumstances, 50% or more, and a horse is the top pick. Likely in the reality, every 2 horses with this situation, one of them is winning. So this is very real, and the number 3 has a strong chance to win the race. So if you feel that this horse has enough, maybe it's a single. The 6 is the enemy, 17%, second pick here, enemy. And the 4 is the other option, the long shot of the system. In race 4, 1 and 5, the top picks, the 2 is the long shot. See, the number 1 and 5 are among the top 4 horses, the win percentage. Together, 55%. You already know 52% is the hitting rate here. So these two together, they look very good. Now, this one is a good option, just cheesy. And the long shot, it's authentic. Another possibility that you can use. So I will check these horses, and I think you need to use these two. In race 5, 3 and 8 and 7 is the long shot. As you can see, these are the top win percentages horses. The 3 has a good win percentage, is at the top. If you added the 8, you got 50% between both, so they look strong together. And 4 and 6 are enemies. This one is 8-1 in the money line and has a good record at the distance like the 8, so some consideration it deserves. Race 6, 7 and 8 the picks, the 6 is the long shot. These 5 horses are the top ones in the win percentage. The 7, almost 30%, the 8, 26%, together 55%. Together they are stronger. And obviously you have 3 enemies here, the 3, the 2, and the long shot that is the number 6, with 6-1 in the money line. You can check these 3 and let's see one of them will be included with the 7 and 8, or 2 of them. That is your criteria. But these 2, they look strong, and this money line is good enough in my opinion. In race 7, Denali Rail, the number 4, the number 1 is the top picks. 40%, very good, very attractive. The number one is 13%, so 53, both together. Another couple or combination that you can use. The 7 has only 6%, 6-1 in the money line is the long shot. You can check the horse, has a good record at the distance. And the other option is the 6, 22% to win. So 4 and 1, long shot that you need to check, and 22% in the 6, an enemy. In race 8, 3 and 4, and as you can see, the 5, 41%, the GSR is going up. The number 5, you can ignore this horse here. The win percentage is telling you, oh, this horse has a strong chance. Obviously, these 2 are at the top, and together they have 34% to win. It's not far from this, so these 2 together are a combination that is a strong enemy of the number 5. So these 3 are a must in this race. And the long shot, 10-1 in the money line, 12%, same percentage than the number 3. At least a check deserved. Maybe you need to use the 4 of them, I don't know, but you need to go deep a little bit, and it's not too much to do because you are seeing that you need to use these 3, and this one is the horse that you need to check. Race 9. The percentage is more spread between these 4 horses. This one is not too far, but these 4 look strong. 3 is the top pick, 15%, not too high. The number 2, 22%, not too high either. And then you have the top one is 29% Guapones, is the second pick here. This horse is a must, but the 3 has a chance. This is an enemy. These 3 look like horses that you need to use. And the number 1, 5-1 in the money line, a horse that you need to check. This one, at your criteria, you want to check the horse as well. In race 10, it's very spread, the win percentage. And this one, the 11, the 6 horse here, 8% to win is the second pick. So this race is open. Then 4, 27% to win at the top. 9, 6-1 in the money line with a decent win percentage in this race when the top one is not reaching 30%. The number 1 and 5 and 7, they are very close in the win percentage, and the 11 is there very close to 11%, 9%, 10-1 in the money line, 8-1 in the money line. So check the horses. You need to maybe reduce that, looking further in the details of each one. So these are the picks of the Cody picks and the win percentages for Tuesday, 22nd of April for Parx Racing. Tomorrow we will have a clip for the picks at Kineland.